So, you were born on December 9th? Well, that means you're this incredible mix of wanderlust and deep wisdom. It's a really special day that mashes up the thrill of the unknown with a genuine need to understand the world on a deeper level. Let's get into what makes this combination so powerful. And really, it all boils down to this one question, doesn't it? The answer to this is the key to the entire December 9th personality. What you get is someone who is both a wide-eyed adventurer and a deeply compassionate soul. And that is a rare and amazing combination we're about to unpack. So we've given this unique profile a name, the spiritual explorer. Now, this isn't just about loving to travel or thinking deep thoughts. No, this describes a person whose whole life is basically a quest for knowledge and meaning, and all the while they're trying to make the world just a little bit better. Okay, so to really get what makes a spiritual explorer tick, we've got to look at the two big forces that shape who they are, their astrology and their numerology. Let's go ahead and unpack that cosmic DNA. It's like you've got two core energies working together. On one side, you have that classic Sagittarius energy. You know, the archer. That's where all the optimism, the love of freedom, and that never-ending search for knowledge comes from. But then, on the other side, you've got the number 9, which brings this deep, profound sense of compassion, wisdom, and a real drive to serve others. And here's the cool part. These two energies don't fight each other. Nope, they actually power each other up. That adventurous Sagittarian spirit finds its true purpose and direction through the wisdom of the number 9. Put them together, and boom, you get the spiritual explorer. And this is where it gets really interesting, because these astrological layers add even more depth. You've got Jupiter as the ruling planet, which is all about expansion, luck, and dreaming big. The fire element, of course, fuels their passion and their drive. And being a mutable sign means they're super flexible and adaptable. They can thrive just about anywhere, with any new idea. So we have the blueprint, but how does this actually play out in real life? Well, like any personality, the spiritual explorer has its own unique set of gifts and, some challenges to work through. Their gifts are just huge. They're creative, they're intuitive, they're optimistic, and fiercely independent. But here's the thing. The shadow side is often the flip side of those very same strengths. That deep humanitarian heart can get overwhelmed by emotion. That visionary optimism can sometimes become a little unrealistic. And that independent spirit, sometimes it just wants to escape when things get too mundane. But when all those positive traits are clicking and working in harmony, they create what I can only call a special glow. It's this magnetic, charismatic energy that just pulls people in. It comes from their sharp intuition, their creativity, and a genuine warmth that you can just feel. Okay, with such a complex inner world, how does the spiritual explorer handle the practical stuff, the day-to-day? Let's take a look at their approach to love, money, and finding a career that actually feels right. In a relationship, let me tell you, a spiritual explorer is anything but boring. That Sagittarian fire brings so much passion and adventure you feel like every day is new. But at the same time, the number 9 influence makes them incredibly caring, honest, and really attentive partners. To them, a relationship is the ultimate adventure, and once they're in, they are loyal to the core. They really come alive with partners who can match that energy and who get their need for both freedom and deep connection. So you see fellow fire signs like Aries and Leo, they just get the passion. And then air signs like Libra and Aquarius connect on that intellectual, big idea level. At the end of the day, they need a co-explorer in life. Now, when it comes to money, their path might not be a straight, steady climb. It's often more of a journey, with some ups and downs, usually fueled by big ideas and some creative risks. But their natural smarts combined with that Jupiter-fueled luck, it often leads to major success in the long run. You see, their biggest financial assets aren't found on a spreadsheet. They're in their head. They have this amazing knack for attracting money through visionary ideas, for spotting opportunities that everyone else misses, and for benefiting from a little bit of that Jupiter luck. They're generous, for sure, but it's a wise generosity. All right, let's talk career. For someone born on December 9th, a job is never just a paycheck. It can't be. Their perfect career has to check 3 essential boxes. It must offer freedom and independence, it needs to be an outlet for their creativity, and, this is the big one, it has to make a real meaningful impact on the world. And when you use that 3-part formula, you start to see this fascinating range of careers open up. I mean, look at these. You can see how each one fits the bill, right? Whether it's writing, teaching, activism, or guiding others, the common thread is always using their unique voice to inspire and help people. So, what's the big picture here? What's the ultimate point of it all for a spiritual explorer? It's really about learning to fully, completely embrace their unique journey. This quote just says it all, perfectly. Their path to fulfillment isn't about trying to fit into some pre-made box. It's about finding that stage, that platform where their voice, their vision, and their compassion can have the biggest possible impact on the world. So for every single December 9th person listening to this, the final question is a pretty simple one. Knowing that this is your cosmic blueprint, knowing that these are your gifts, what new adventure, what new idea, what new journey are you going to set in motion starting today